Hello. In this short video, I will show you how to build a configurable product from scratch and then how to manage it. So let's start. For the purpose of this demo, I will make a configurable server from the Supermicro range. And for me to do that, it's necessary to create a configurable product first. So what I will do, I will head to the product master and I will click add product. And here I will select the vendor for the product. Basically, this is the manufacturer. And I will select the product family where I will be storing this assembly. And then, after selecting the base unit of measurement, I will have to specify that this is a configurable product. Now, in the description field, we can enter anything, but it will be helpful to enter something what matches the model number of a Supermicro server. So we will type 1028U and then E1CR 4 plus. We will be able to change this name later on. And then in the vendor part number, you can enter anything. It should be a unique part number, and it should not be the manufacturer's part number, but it would be like a virtual part number representing the assembly. So to maintain the uniqueness, I will just add one character A, and we will not add this new assembly into any catalog now. Let's click Save, and after the product gets saved, you will see that we have generated the new part number, the new internal part number, and we have a virtual vendor part number, and now we are ready to start building our assembly. And for that, we will navigate to the assembly management form. Let's click Assembly Details, and you will see that the new tab opened in my browser. And here I can now look for my new assembly. I can take and the new internal part number which was generated and enter it here. And yeah, you will see our new assembly in the grid, in the list. Equally, we can search for this assembly by description. So let us enter SYS-1028U, and then we use E1CR 4 plus, I believe. So now we should be able to find our new assembly, not to this, because these are the products which were created previously, but we will work with the assembly with this part number. So let's double click it. And now we are in the assembly details window, and as you see, this window is pretty much empty. There is nothing in it. So here it is important to make an introduction to the concept of headers and groups in Quotelligent assemblies. First, we will create a header, and to give you an explanation of what header is, it's a top-level container in the assembly which holds the groups. Groups hold the items, and inside the groups you can create the virtual subgroups, and they allow you to achieve an additional level of refinement in how you sort and how you work with the items which belong to a group. So to give you an example, what kind of header we may have. If we speak, for example, about hard drives, I would create a header for the hard drives, and inside the header for the hard drives, we can create groups for the SAS drives, for example, and SATA drives. And inside the SAS drives group, we can create subgroups for 10K RPM and 15K RPM SAS hard drives. So this is an example of the structure of a header and the groups which are stored in the header. So let us create our first header. Let's click on this button. We will see the window opening, and we then will click Add Header. And here in this window you can see that we can refer to a header master, and master is an area in the application which allows you to store the header details which can be reused in the future. We will not use a master right now, and we will create an assembly manually. So what I will do, I will type the header description, and in the header description let me type bare bones, and bare bones is the name of the header, but this is our internal name by which we know this header. And then we can display the header description, which will be shown to the customers on the configurator page when they visit the website. So we will type here base server system, and in the next two fields we will specify the minimum and maximum quantity of the items which can be selected in this header, and we will skip all three other fields right now. Let us click Add, and you see the green message saying that the header has been created. Let us close this window, and now we will create the groups. So I click on the groups button, the window opened, and now I can click Add Group. And in groups we can also refer to the masters, but for the purpose of this demo I will only show now how we can create the groups manually. So now we have to specify what header this group belongs to, and as you see when I click on this field, we have only one header in this assembly right now. And by creating this group, we place it inside the bare bones header. In the internal view, we also have to enter the name, but for the customer view, display description field may be left empty. So right now we will not specify anything here. And in the next field, we have to choose the control type, whether this will be a checkbox or radio button. This is the group for the bare bones. So logically in configuration, we can choose only one server model. So let us select radio button, and let us enter the minimum and maximum quantity in this group. And we will not select both of these checkboxes because this group should be visible, and we are not managing selections with quantity in this group. So let us click Add, and again we see the green message saying that the group bare bones has been created. Now what we will do, we will add the products to the group which we have just created, and let me search in the system for the products from Supermicro which meet our criteria. and you will see that there are two Supermicro barebone systems which we can add to the group. So let us select both of these models and click select. And now we will see the window showing that we have selected two products. Right here we can choose what description we want to use for these items in the configurator, and we can choose the groups. Right now we have only one group, so yeah, let us select this, and by clicking this checkbox I tell the system that all products should be added to the same group. Let me click add, and now we have something in the product list. And in this product list, we see that these products belong to the header bare bones and to the bare bones group. And now we can choose the default selection. And this means this product will be selected by default when the page loads. So I double clicked on the lower spec model, and we have the area opened on the screen. So by checking this box, we tell the system that when the page loads, this product should be selected by default. Now we can take a look how the page will be showing in the browser. But before we do that, let's make an important decision what template we want to use for the configurator of this product. And I would like to use View tool. I have chosen this page template and click Update. Now, if we click on the Test button, you will see, oops, sorry, let me go to the headers once and let me click reorder and click reorder. And now if I click test, I should see the page with one header. This is the header. And in the group settings, we decided that we don't want to show the group name on the configurator page. And we have two products added to the group, and this model is selected by default. So if I want to change the selection, I will click this radio button, but I cannot select both of these products in the same configuration. Let us close the test page, and let us go back to the assembly management page, and here we will create one more header, and this time we will refer to the header master, because now I want to add Xeon processors to the configurator. So I will choose this master, and I will click this button, which will fetch all data from the master. And because I'm referring to the master, I cannot change names, descriptions, or any of these parameters. So now I have added the header, and if I go to the groups settings, I will click add groups, and now in the master for the groups, I will be able to choose the master for the Xeon E5 processors, and I will also click fetch, and I will click add. And after that, if I close this window, you will see that the page refreshes, and now in one shot, without doing anything manually, we have added 27 processors, Xeon processors, to our assembly. Let us again check the ordering of the headers. Yeah, I will place the bare bones first, click reorder, and let me try to test this page. The new tab in the browser opened, and you see that now we have a lot more products on the configurator page, because with little effort we have added 27 CPUs, and the Xeon processors header inherited everything from the master, like we have the header name, and we have the control parameters and maximum quantity and minimum quantity. And the only thing I need to do now, I have to decide what will be the default selection for this uh, for this group when the page loads. And let us refresh the page now. And you will see that, yes, we have the E5-2603 CPU selected by default, and we select two CPUs. There are no other allowed values because this is a dual socket server, and that's it. This is what I wanted to show you. For the sake of saving your time, I will pause recording here, and I will add all other groups and headers to the assembly, and I will continue recording after I'm done with that task.